Well, hello and welcome to another World Warplanes video review. And in this review, we'll be reviewing the BF109B. This is a Tier 4 aircraft on the German tiers, and overall, this is a pretty damn good aircraft for a Tier 4. So let's get straight into it. At the moment, we're climbing up, and actually, the climb on this with the boost added on the engine is pretty good. You can get up to about almost 5,000 feet without overheating your engine, which is good. So that means that if you're stuck at the top like I am now, you can more or less outdo anyone else in the game. And so that gives you two advantages in being able to follow someone up, as well as being able to go higher than someone else, and then for them to stall, and then you to stall back down on top of them. And then so that also means it's quite fast, and so the downside to that is actually you have to slow down so that you can keep on top of someone. So there's two things to that really. The second thing, of course, is the guns. And the current configuration of this compared to other aircraft at Tier 4 isn't so good. We've got four 7.92 machine guns, that's two in the nose and one on either wing, and we've got a 20mm cannon in the nose. So, I mean, it's okay, and you can see now that I'm able to eventually take out the bombers with it, without getting too damaged. But of course, I have to slow down to take these people out. So you can see I'll turn my engine off completely to be able to slow down and keep on top of him. But I mean, it's quite good when you're chasing someone. The guns do pretty well, and so you can generally take anyone out. I mean, you would have a bit of trouble if you had Tier 5s that you had to take out. Then you might have to take a little bit longer doing that, and so the guns wouldn't be so good. In terms of kind of health, the health is okay. I mean, there are better ones and there are worse ones, so it kind of sits in the middle. The only thing is, as I said, the guns on this aren't so good compared to other airplanes, and the other airplanes that have got slightly better firepower are the P-36 and the IL-16 late edition. Now the P-36 has, I think it has two normal machine guns, like 7 point something, but it has two 23mm guns on the wings. So if you get one of them on you, you're going to die pretty quickly, purely because you got quite a lot of firepower there, and so you have to be able to be on him rather than him being on you, otherwise you're more than likely going to die if he's a good pilot. And the same with the IL-16 late, purely because that has two 20mm machine guns on it as well. So again, that's pretty good, and these two aircraft are good at taking out the higher 5 tier as well. So yeah, I mean, you really have to be careful when you're against a P-36 or something like that. So the health isn't that good, and you can see here that when you take on some other people, it's quite easily to get your engine damaged if you're taking someone head on. So the armor on this isn't really that good. But the added good thing about this is because it's slightly slower, it's a slightly slower tier, the manoeuvrability is pretty good, and you might not be able to outmaneuver, say, a Tier 2 biplane purely because they go so slow and turn tightly. But the turning on it is pretty good, and you can avoid bullets and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, overall this is a good aircraft. I couldn't fault it that much, and it gets better as you go up, so these are some pretty good aircraft to fly, especially if you're new to the game. I'd recommend going down the German route, purely because they're pretty easy aircraft to fly, and have quite a lot of firepower, so you feel like you're winning something. And in this game I've got something like 5 kills, so I think that kind of proves a little bit of a point. But then I'm a good pilot, so anyhow, I hope you liked this review. It had to be quick because I only had about 5 minutes of space. Please sum it up and subscribe, because I'll be doing more reviews, and then when the open beta comes out, I'll be doing a lot of gameplays and reviewing other aircraft. So subscribe and thumbs up the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.